Why choose me as your consultant to take you through the Thinking into Results coaching series? It's a prudent question and one you should ask. Well, here's my experience, and you'll be able to discern at the end if I'm the right person for you. That would be step one. At the end of this video, if you feel I'm the right person for you, then step two would be for you to go to my website and book a free Zoom call. And we can go over the coaching program in detail. It'll give me time to get to know you a bit and work out if actually we're a good fit for each other. And here's my story. I'm Australian born, grew up in Zimbabwe, and at age 15, sitting at our kitchen table on the farm, I set my first goals, and without understanding their true power, and I realized them without any deliberate conscious intention. One of was to marry the girl of my dreams, from Europe, brunette, and she had some fire about her. I'm still married to that wonderful woman. I love her dearly. She's Italian, brunette, and I could have asked for spark because I've had the fire for 29 years. Keeps me on my toes. The other was to become a millionaire by the time I was 30. I was just a farm boy in a small African country with literally no idea what a millionaire was, but that's what I wanted. I just said it. I said it in my mind over and over. Wish I'd known what a US dollar was, because at 30, I was the director of a public listed company, doing what I loved and loving life. I'd realized two massive goals by the time I was 30, but I didn't know I had to reset new goals. So over the next 5 years, my life seemed to turn to chaos. It was as if I was walking blind through the wilderness. We got an opportunity to move with our firstborn to the US and open a tourism business in Niagara Falls. And it didn't take me long to realize that that's not where I was meant to be. That's not what I wanted. So in a roundabout way, we ended up in Sydney, Australia. Now, 2 daughters, and I said to open a new business. That's what I knew. That's all I'd ever done. So it made sense to me. The problem was we didn't have enough money to pay for all the mistakes we were making. So by 2005, I'd successfully lost all the money my wife and I had in a new country. And the dilemma I was in was of my own creation. No blame, no complaining, no excuses. And on top of it, I have no formal qualification, no work experience in Australia, no business network, and no idea of what to do next to make the problem right. We knew we didn't want to grow old broke, my wife and I. My parents sacrificed their lives to show me how I didn't want to grow old. My parents, I loved them. They were good people. They did their best, but their results were they were young, broke people with no plan to improve their lot who grew old, broke. So my back was against the wall. The information that I was operating with was flawed. I had to get new information. I wanted the information that successful people operated with. I've always believed that you can learn anything. And I don't believe in luck. So in 2005, a mentor, a wonderful man, Errol Shivers from Sydney, saved my life. He got me to write out where I wanted to be in the future. I still have that document. And my wife and I are pretty much living that life now. He also put me onto Bob Proctor, and Bob Proctor's teachings led me to building another business on the Sunshine Coast, Queensland. And over a period of time, we were able to sell that business for many times its value. So I believe it's my vocation in life to help people overcome life challenges, business challenges, career challenges, because I've successfully done it with the Thinking into Results coaching series. Saved my life. Created by Proctor Gallagher, the system created order in my mind, and everything after that started to get easier. The Thinking into Results program is without a doubt today's leading business and personal leadership transformation coaching series. It changed my life so dramatically that I've committed myself to helping others improve their lives. Through this program, it works like magic. And the end of the day, all I can tell you is that if it worked for me, it can work for you. I'm just an ordinary guy, and my back was against the wall, and it was the program that created the order and the system for me to continue to improve and get better, and you can do that too.